Nigeria's national electricity grid has collapsed for the second time in a month, the Federal Ministry of Power said, leaving the parts of the country it serves, including capital Abuja and Africa's biggest city, Lagos, without power. The Power Ministry said the outage had occurred overnight during the weekend. It gave no estimate of when the grid, which serves around 117 million people, would be back in operation.
While power outages in Nigeria, Africa's biggest economy, are common, a total system collapse is not. Businesses are said to be affected following the epileptic supply of power in recent times. To have a clearer view of the erratic power supply when it comes to business, we will be bringing a guest later on the program that will be talking a whole lot more of how it is affecting a lot of businesses. Now, but Joe, I can tell you firsthand because I did a survey in the market area around my terrain, which is Lagos State here, and I can tell you that a lot of them who sell frozen foods have been suffering.
Yeah.
Now they have been suffering because the goods they have, the frozen foods they have, are quite perishable, and if there is no electricity, that means these goods that they have spent millions of money to buy for consumers who may not want to buy at this point in time because of the epileptic power supply will refuse to buy it. Now, when consumers don't buy it, it is left at the arms of the sellers, the wholesalers, and when they don't have anybody to buy it, they either consume it or they have to destroy it. And believe you me, they cannot consume billions and millions of frozen foods in just a day. So this is, it's really affecting businesses. Even when you go to the logistics, that's the transportation companies and our fresh foods. Now, you also understand that in this part of the continent, Africa, where we do a lot of fresh foods, we do more of organic food that needs to be preserved using the electricity. Take, for example, tomatoes has to be preserved some way, somehow. We also have fruits now. Looking at mangoes that we have in the season, for a lot of people that enjoy it, they need to find a way to preserve it if you have it fresh. Now, without this electricity in your terrain or in your area, it is quite a challenge at this point.
I agree with you. Well, if you are into business, you might also have to deal with damaged equipment and inventory. There's also loss of productivity, and not forgetting you would also have a lot of losses in between. So these are some of the challenges that a lot of businesses are facing as we speak this morning. Well, like Oluchi said, a survey no doubt has shown that Lagosians are indeed in dire straits, calling for the federal government to do something almost immediately because their businesses are being run aground. And that's exactly what they are going through. So businesses are not thriving because of electricity. Trying to use electricity to actually see how you could bolster and also make sales is indeed a problem. Loss of productivity and revenue as well is also a problem. Right. And these are some of the major challenges.
They sure are.